Guys, it's Fonzie with DipYourCar.com, world famous peelable auto paints. Now, once in a while, we get to do a video that is above and beyond anything we've done in a long time. Back in 2011, we launched the PDS gallons ready to spray, totally changed the landscape. 2013 comes along, the dip pearls hit the scene, tons of new colors and finishes, again, totally changes the landscape. And now in 2016, the juices come to the market and again, totally change the landscape. We are talking about thousands of new color and finishing combinations. DIY customers and professional customers both utilizing these products for amazing different finishes, different variations. There are so many different ways that you can use these juices. I could not possibly be more excited about anything we've done in a long time. So today we're going to cover what are juices, how do you use them, some do's and don'ts, and of course we're going to do a product demonstration on one of our DYC cars today. It's Fonzie, enjoy the video. Now, what makes juices different and why am I so freaking excited about them? This is a juice here. This is apple juice. It's red in color. Juices come in 8 different colors to start. Now, what makes juices different than all the other pigments and tints you've used in the past is that they are translucent. So if you had 1 gallon of dip pearl top coat, 50 grams of real red pearl, and you added red tint into that gallon, the red tint is opaque, meaning it's going to suffocate the real red pearl. You're going to end up with a red finish with a little bit of red pearl flecks in it. If you add red juice into a gallon of dip pearl top coat with real red pearl, yes, it's going to change it. Yes, it's going to alter the hue and alter the color, but it's translucent so the pearl stays alive. I'll give you an example. Here's 2 different speed shapes. These are both the same base coat, the same pearl, the same pigment load. They're both bluegill color shift over a black base. You would think that these are completely different pearls or completely different products. But they're both bluegill color shift sprayed the exact same way. One of them has green juice added into the pearl coats. One of them has blue juice added into the pearl coats. So you can see why I'm getting excited here. This means that every single pearl that we have at DipYourCar.com now has 8 new lives to it. Meaning you can take any pearl you want, completely customize that pearl, whether it's a solid pearl, a color shift, any of them, with the juices. It's massive. I could not be more excited to show you how these things work. Now to the fun part, how do you use the juices? Well, a lot of the process actually follows the same process as using standard dip pearls. The only difference is you're going to be adding the juice into the pearl coats. So I'll give you a real world example here. We've got 6 coats of black PDS down on the S4 now. Just like dip pearls, you always want to have 5 or 6 coats of PDS down as your base with no juice in them, no pearls, just standard PDS as your foundation. So we've got the black PDS base down. So normally for this car, we would use 2 gallons of dip pearl top coat for our pearl coats. Today we're doing the burnt copper alloy pearl, one of our most popular pearls, and our twist today is we're going to be adding the apple juice, the red juice, directly into our pearl coats. So it should look badass. It should be burnt copper alloy with a real deep red twist to it. So what we're going to have is 2 gallons of dip pearl top coat, 100 grams of burnt copper alloy, 50 grams per gallon, just like we normally would on the car. And then we're going to use the standard mixing ratio of 1 juice bottle per 2 gallons of dip pearl top coat. That gives about a half of a juice per gallon. Now, yes, you can use more than that. Yes, you can use less than that. Just through the testing, we've realized that about 1 bottle of juice per 2 gallons of pearl is the perfect balance between the juice really making an impact, but the pearls really also maintaining the look that they want. You can go as little as a couple of drops of juice per gallon if you just want a little bit of a tweak, or you can go as much as 1 full bottle of juice per gallon of dip pearl top coat. We would not recommend going more than 1 bottle of juice per gallon, and that is going to have a very big impact on your end result. 1 bottle of juice is very, very potent. So again, for this project, 2 gallons dip pearl top coat, 100 grams of burnt copper alloy, and then 1 bottle of the apple juice. So that is going to be by far the most common way you see the juices used. Pour directly into the pearl coats with your pearls and dip pearl top coat to tweak, adjust, and make variations of all the different pearls that we have. Outside of that, the juices are capable of creating a candy paint finish when using the professional products like Autoflex. Now, we will do videos down the road of creating a candy paint finish using Autoflex, but let's focus today on our main customer base of DIY customers and have those juices mixed into the pearl coats. Now let's jump right into this project and see how it goes. Now let's summarize this with a couple points. First and foremost, the end result on this car, badass, exactly what we were looking for. You can tell that it's still burnt copper alloy pearl, but that red apple juice that we added twisted it up for us. It's much deeper and has a lot of beautiful red tones to it now. It's exactly what we were hoping for. Now the coverage on your pearl coats when adding juices is going to increase, meaning it's going to cover faster, it's going to cover more evenly and be more user-friendly, even helping you avoid things like tiger striping. That means that juices are perfect for every dipper out there, from the advanced, intermediate, and as well as beginner dippers. Now if you want to use juices, and I know a lot of you guys do, here's a couple different guides or suggestions on how to do it for your first time. First, and very simply, similar colored juices pair really well with similar colored pearls. So blue juice and blue pearl work perfectly together, yellow juice and yellow pearl. You see where I'm going with it. The other way is to utilize the juices with color shifts. Now how you do that is you take the color shift and identify what colors are within that color shift. So Phoenix color shift, for example, yellow, orange, and pink. You can do the yellow juice or the orange juice, or the pink juice would work great for that one. Iris violet, blue and purple. Throw some blue juice in there or some purple juice. You understand that the options are almost limitless. This is going to create some of the most badass, interesting, and unique dip jobs that you've ever seen. It's one of the most exciting times for us as a dipping industry. Everything you saw us use today, of course, including the juices, the Plasti Dip, the spray guns, the accessories, it's all available for you directly at DipYourCar.com. And if you have any questions about using juices or dipping your car, email customer service at DipYourCar.com, chat with us directly on the website, or call in during business hours. We will answer all of your questions and make sure you are ready to rock and roll. It's Fonzie. As you can tell, I'm super pumped up about this. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one.